for being here today for InCube Supply Chain and Future of Tech Summit 2016. InCube has carefully preserved for you a rich agenda with distinguished speakers having tremendous experience in supply chain. It will be my pleasure to introduce them to you throughout the day. Now allow me to ask the CEO and co-founder of InCube, Mr. Fazullah Kilani, to officially launch the summit with his introductory statement. Mr. Fazullah?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Fazullah Kilani, and been introduced. I would like to thank you all for being with us, Your Excellency. Everyone, I'm so happy that we have this crowd. I'm so proud to be part of this company, seeing all of those people attending our event. We've been doing this event for the past maybe 6 or 7 years. Last 2 years we didn't do it, but it's something that we do almost every year to introduce what we're doing and what we're doing new in our company. So to start talking about InCube and what we've achieved during the past year, the first thing I'd like to say that we are now an ISO certified company. We are working on our TMM level 3 and we are a Microsoft partner. During this year, we have established our certified office, project management office, to make sure that our delivery of the solution is done correctly. The project management we follow the PMI standard. And during the past years, I would like to come very quickly over some of the achievements. So during the past 13 years, we have grown the number of our customers to exceed the 1,500 customers. So that's the number of customers. In terms of resellers, we have 2 categories of resellers, the golden resellers, and we are around 26 of them, while the total number of resellers did exceed 140 or 145 resellers. In terms of employees, today we are around 85 employees across the region. And in terms of turnover, we've been growing continuously, starting with doubling every year, and now we at a constant rate growing unlike the business. In terms of offices, we have 6 offices, and we are going to expand this year to have 1 office for North Africa and another office for CIS countries. And in InCube, we have our own offering with a focus on the supply chain industry. I'd like to start with what Steve Jobs said, that you can ask customers what they want, but the problem, once you deliver it, they're asking for something new. And this is absolutely true. So we decided to focus on one area to come with innovation and new solutions, and that is the mobility, enterprise mobility. And we define mobilization process that we are following from defining the problem until we deliver a solid solution. Our departments are following a strict and very well-defined methodology in working together and making sure that everything also is done correctly. In terms of development, we are following the agile. We have 4 main pillars in our solutions. The first one is the route accounting and DSD, or direct sort of delivery solutions. And this is an old product that most of you know about it, but what's new about this one, that today we have a full integration with the leading product and route optimization RoadNet. So we don't need to run RoadNet, it's running in the background of our system, making sure that the routes are really optimized and the delivery is done in its best way. We've done a management application that can run on tablets, which is given to management and supervisors, and is giving the ability for them to manage and see the progress they're doing and their achievements. We have recently introduced a mobile app that will take the retailers to be able to place their orders directly with the store. So we try to come with the technology where we are engaging every single party. What's coming after that, where we're gonna start having the mobile app for consumers to be able to give their feedback to the retailer, the distributor, and the manufacturer, to make sure that the whole chain is communicating with each other. Today we are Flooring Technology, and we're using, in addition to Microsoft technology, we have an Android version, different KPIs, different reporting and new reporting systems and dashboards. Recently also we introduced solutions in the Cube, and those are very specialized vertical solutions that would serve certain industries. Those are solutions are out-of-box solutions, and they have the back office, which is cloud, and ability to use by anyone in a very rapid way. Easy to use, easy to implement, and solving major problems that we see where mobility can give solutions. Some of those solutions, for example, prisoners tracking and transportation solutions, proof of delivery, driver test automation, and many more. Workforce management, and we have multiple solutions that will solve certain business needs, such as elevator maintenance and management implementations in different areas in construction mainly. I'll go very quickly because I think we did this. And the last item, we have established a new company that focus on consulting on the supply chain only. The company will provide different services in the consultancy to make sure that we are providing the best practices in terms of business strategies, health, quality management, that's focused on that area, and more. But in order to make sure that we are really delivering the right solutions, and to be leader, we actually decided, as always, to partner with the leaders. So we are with worldwide market leaders in terms of mobility and supply chain. First one for sure is Honeywell, where even though they are known as hardware manufacturer, but we've seen them looking into the business, into the process, and making sure to deliver the right product. Omnitrax, Rodnet, offering the #1 worldwide route optimization software. SOTI, Chevron for fleet management, Generics for supply chain and warehousing, Redbuild and FastTrack, and finally Dascom for the specialized printers for different industries. I would like to thank everyone, our sponsors, our keynote speakers, and of course the audience. Before I end, I would like to share with you a small story that I came to know about maybe a few months ago. So one of the big e-commerce companies in the US were having an increase in demand whenever there is snow. So they approached 6 universities, asking them for a forecasting model, how to resolve that problem. And students were trying, link weather forecast to the demand, how they place. The company was having the problem, how many pickers, how many sorters, how many packers, and how many dispatchers to have in that opportunity. And they spent months, millions of dollars, until someone who was just going to the university, he didn't do his homework, but simply he said, I was using Uber. And the solution I would suggest is simply, they implemented a very nice concept that they have a trading online, they have the applications running on smartphone applications, and everyone who can work as a picker or as packer or as dispatcher or whatever will put himself available for the process whenever he's having time. The company was having 0 errors after that. People were available. Mobile Solutions solved the problem that 6 universities were trying to come with models, forecasting models, to resolve by a very simple mobile application. There's a huge change in that industry. And this event is about that. It's not about showing you a new device or a new software. It's about the changes happening in the industry. This is why we have Mr. Hanan or Mr. Nabil or Dr. Amjad coming here to talk about the changes happening in the industry, not only in the technology. Supply chain is having new standards and new ways of handling it. So this is what we're going to do. Thank you very much, and I hope today will be of value to everyone. Thank you.
Our first speaker today is Mr. Ahmed Hamanda, having a received distinguished awards from several reputable bodies. Started his career in Aramex, a leader company in supply chain solutions, followed by being the general manager of Ford Plus. Currently, CEO of Zain, a leading mobile and data service operator with a commercial footprint in 8 Middle Eastern and African countries. Zain and InQ have cooperated with the Jordanian government to provide a mobile solution facilitating the automation of driver's license tests. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Ahmed Hanan on stage.
Good morning, everybody, Your Excellency, friends, colleagues, friends, partners. First of all, I would like to thank Abdul, you, and Anwar for giving me the chance to speak here. To be honest, rather than talking about supply chain, I just want to talk about mobility and how it's changing, and just put out some of our frustration as telecom operator of the transformation that is happening all around us, and how much we're running every day to catch up with this transformation and be up to the expectations of the consumer and the enterprise at the same time. To get into it, I just want to start with this picture. I like this picture actually. This is a picture captured at the Vatican. One in 2005 and the other one in 2013. One is, I think, welcoming the new Pope, and the other one is saying farewell. We can see the one mobile here versus in 2013, everybody was captured at the moment, everybody was holding a mobile. And this is the new coming of consumers with a complete different needs and complete new behaviors. This is the snapshot of what's going on the internet. In 122 seconds, there was 2.7 million gigabytes consumed from those internet giants. For example, there was 6 million likes on Facebook and 6.7 million posts. The coming up application, Snapchat, we had 7 million. I can't read it, but I think it's 7 million. 706,000 and 988,000. I can't read what is down here. Messages sent and pictures shared or something. And here, they're coming up very quickly. Netflix increased the consumption at my home from 50 gigabytes to close to 250, 300 gigabytes a month. And we had record month of 500 gigabytes. In terms of money, in 60 seconds, those giants achieved $141,000 in profits, not in revenue, in pure profits. Of course, the main goes to Apple. In year 2000, there were 400 million internet users worldwide. In 2015, according to ITU, there are 3.2 billion internet users worldwide. And they're divided into developed countries, developing countries, and least developed countries. experience as St. Jordan, 2011 we launched 3G. That was early 2011. At the time, there was one of the operators who launched 3G, but only in the capital, Amman. We launched 3G across the kingdom, all over the place. Our business plan was built over 40,000 users in 2011. What we wanted to achieve is 40,000 users, new subscribers for 2011. 40,000 subscribers reached before the end of the first month. And this is how much people want internet. This is how much people want to be connected. 2011, the CTO of the company used to walk into my office and says, today we have 6 terabytes a day. By the end of 2011, he came and said, we did 20 terabytes a day. 2015, we closed the year at 350 terabytes per day. 2016, as we talk today, we are at 450 terabytes a day. This is the data consumed in Jordan every day on Zain network only. 60% of our users are smartphone users. And this is how smartphone penetration is increasing every day. According to Facebook and their statistics that they sent to us, we have 150 to 300 users per day shift the access to Facebook into a smartphone from a traditional access to a computer or a desktop. So today, I don't know if we're fortunate or unfortunate. For us, it's a bit of both because that puts big pressure on us. We're not into the golden era anymore, sitting in the office getting customers without doing anything. We have to work so hard. We have to meet the changing behavior of the consumers. We sit at the transformation point. And as telecom operators and data providers, we're going to be the backbone of the transformation that is happening in all industries and that need to happen in all industries and that must happen in all industries. The coming generation is totally different. The coming generation is an online generation. The coming generation does not like to stand in queues. The coming generation wants to do everything from their mobile screen. They don't like to waste their time doing standing in a queue or moving from a point to a point to get whatever they want. Talking about my kids, my second daughter, she fought so hard to get her credit card. She does her shopping online. She has a shop and ship account with Aramix. And recently I realized that what she shopped, actually she resells in Jordan. But I don't know where the profits are going. Because the spending every month is the same. I was at the, it's a story I always tell, but this tells us what generation we're expecting to come. My son was 10 years old at that time. We were at the dentist. He came to me and he said, I'm hungry, I want to eat. I said, wait till we finish, I'll take you to McDonald's. He said, no, I want to go to the chicken place in this building. I said, how do you know that there's a chicken? I don't know there's a chicken place in the building. He said, no, there's a chicken place. I said, maybe it's not good. And we go to a place that we know. He said, no, the rating is 4.5. So consumer today trust consumer. They don't trust the brand. They trust the valuation that the other consumers are doing. And this is very important. Of course, disruption is the word that everybody is using. Digitization is the word that everybody is using. To be honest and to tell you the truth, who has the perfect model? Nobody. Not the telecom, nor the other industry. We're still in the learning process. We are in the transformation stage. The perfect model is not built yet. Success stories are here and there, but there is no perfect model. I'll just go some statistics. 30% of the travelers booked their flights online in 2015, 27% online payments done through mobile, and this is growing very fast, by the way. 44% of the consumers receive coupons mobile, 60% of the internet access is now mobile. And this is why, by the way, the manufacturers of mobile are getting the big screens. That's why iPhone 7 Plus are out of stock very quickly, not because of the camera, but because people are looking for a bigger screen on the mobile because their life is in the mobile. And it's very convenient, so they can give up the computer and the tablet, and they can just carry the mobile and do everything that they do. 2020, 65% expected, 65% of the healthcare transactions are going to be on the mobile, 60% connected cars are going to be connected on Wi-Fi, and we have seen partnerships between the automobile manufacturers and the telecom operators in some countries. 500 to 700 million connected homes by 2020, 20% of mobile payments. I don't know what does this mean, but anyway, mobile payments is growing. What I wanted to say here is, in 2020, the expected number of subscriptions is 100 billion subscriptions. That's the expected number of 2025. That serves 7 billion subscribers. So the difference, if they carry a double SIM, that's a 14 billion. The expected is 100 billion. Where is the difference? Is going to go? It's going to go into Honeywell devices. It's going to go into car tracking. It's going to go into payment machines. It's going to go into home solutions, smart devices, and as we see, everything is going smart. Accordingly, everything is going to need a SIM card. Today, the electricity companies in Jordan, they're all actually changing into smart meters. Every meter will require a SIM card, and that's a connection that is counted. So YouTube is the new TV, Vivo is the new MTV, wearables is the next generation. Everything on cloud, this is not maturing, especially in the developing countries. Cloud is not yet trusted very well, but we are going there. Sooner or later, we're going to be on cloud. Connected devices, machine-to-machine, smart devices is the future. Online is the new society, and this is what I always say. In the real world, we all know it. And in the real world, there's an infrastructure, schools, roads, sewage system, education, universities, hospitals. That's what we know. This is the real world that we live. The virtual world for us was something of, we see it only in movies actually. It's not going to happen. Today, the online world is competing with the real world. The time we spend online is increasing day by day. The time the new generation spends online is more than what they spend offline. Now, the infrastructure on the online is completely different. To have your brand presence online is a challenge. Today, as telecom operators, we give people the way to go online, the car that they drive to go online, the channel that they use to go online. Once they go online, we know nothing of what they're doing online. And now big data and data analytics is the importance of that is increasing every day because the amount of information available about the consumer behavior from the online platform is amazing. It does not exist anywhere else. In a study, 91% of the retail brands are using 2 or more social media accounts. 8.3 billion is the social networks advertising revenues in 2015. 38% of the businesses are willing to spend even 20% more of their advertising budgets with social networks. And this is a survey done in 2015, and this is up 13% compared to year 2014. 78% of the people who complain on Twitter expect their answers within 1 hour. There's an international trend saying commerce is going social, and this is real. Commerce is going social, especially when you want to approach consumers. Now, the new players with innovative solutions are changing the rules of the game, and we were talking about Uber, for example. It's a challenge. Careem, it's a challenge. As much as it gives a solution for the transportation industry, as much as it's a challenge for the current transportation industry operators. And today the government, and I feel sorry for the government, they are into a very tough position, allowing disruptive technologies, allowing innovative solutions, or supporting those who are paying a hell of a lot of money to get a license to own a taxi. And what should be done? Stop those or disturb the business of those? We as telecom operators, we face the same with WhatsApp, with Viber, with applications coming out every single day. And we go to the government and say, we pay license, we pay for the frequency. We have a huge cost to run. And those people are operating with no license. And they're eating up the international traffic. And they don't pay anything to the treasury. And we have to pay 60% of our revenues to the treasury. 64%. So every 1 JD, I'm telling you here, every 1 JD you pay for telecom, 65% is not ours. We just collected on behalf of our friend Omar Malhas, who's the Minister of Finance. If you look at the